Hi guys, Veer here again. Thanks for tuning in. I know there's been a lot of questions regarding my thoughts, my stances on the issues that are concerning Singapore right now. And I think that I owe it to everyone to just come out and be clear, be categorical about what I stand for, what I believe in, so that you know where to stand regarding me. So just bear with me, and as we go along, I will try to be as clear as I can and explain to you guys where I'm coming from. So firstly, let's talk about the Infectious Disease Act. To be clear, People's Power Party is not anti-vax. Okay, so we put aside the so-called conspiracy side of this. Where I'm coming from is the humanitarian and the ethical side of things. Okay, why? To me, I think that my right to choose what goes into my body, especially in a medical sense regarding my health, is something that I have to have full agency over. And what I believe happened during the pandemic is that this freedom, this agency was encroached upon. And it is also encroached upon in this Infectious Disease Act. In that law, should there be a pandemic declared by the government is authorized to criminalize people who would not take the whatever means of medical treatment, because the word there is prophylaxis. It might be a vaccine, it could be something else. But the point is that it removes your right to decide for yourself your own health, which I feel is a huge overreach in the government. Because even if you say that, okay, the pros outweigh the cons. For example, in this case, you need to take the vaccine because, herd immunity, there's a pandemic, it's important for the sake of national security, stability, things like that. It's fine. But the risk is borne by the person accepting the medical treatment. So because of that, they should have an unequivocal right to choose. If you take that away from the people, straight away it becomes you, the government, deciding on that person's life. And there's no consent. And I think that becomes a humanitarian problem already. And if it becomes a humanitarian problem, then it will beg the question, if this right can be taken from you, what other rights can be taken from you? And do we want to live in a society where your rights are actually privileges? Because the implications for that is far-reaching. So it's not just about, whether we believe vaccine, pro-vax, this conspiracy. That's not the point. The point is the relationship between the people and the government. It cannot be where the government seems to be holding us at ransom, especially on matters that regard our livelihood and our own life. This is the issue that I see when I look at the so-called vaccine issue. It's about governance.